How to destroy belly fat storage and love handles. Hi, if you're new to this channel, I'm Dr. K or Dr. Kareem Samori, and I specialize in teaching you how to optimize your health with small tips and tricks to reach your full genetic potential. Let's talk about how to destroy belly fat storage. Number one, well, there's going to be 3 tips, and I think you're probably going to find the last one to be surprising, so stick with us. Number one is going to be think hormones, okay, over starvation. This is huge. You see, estrogen tends to store thigh fat or leg fat versus cortisol tends to be like lower belly fat, and then insulin tends to be love handles. So you can modify your diet or your behaviors accordingly to be able to reduce fat storage in those areas. Going in order, estrogen, most affected by estrogenic foods and chemicals that are in shampoo bottles, soaps, conditioners, that kind of thing, ridden with chemicals that are highly estrogenic. Foods, non-organic based foods tend to have xenoestrogens and phytoestrogens. By eating organically, you can remove a lot of estrogen from your food. Microplastics, that's another category, tend to be highly estrogenic. You can remove that. The second thing is insulin. We talked about insulin and love handles. Insulin gets released based upon sugar consumption. So if you're eating a lot of processed sugars, you can reduce sugar consumption and you can actually decrease insulin-based fat storage. You can also add more cinnamon to your diet in order to be able to use cinnamon to consume some of that sugar the way that insulin otherwise would. And you can also exercise after you eat, because exercise acts like insulin and decrease fat storage patterns around the love handles that way. When we're talking about cortisol, this is a stress-based released hormone. When your body thinks it's waking up, it naturally and healthily releases cortisol. It's supposed to take place between 5 and 6 a.m. each day. Instead, people that have high cortisol levels tend to wake up between 2 and 3 a.m. It's a really good indicator. Take up meditation, observation-based meditation in specific, to start listening to your mind and what it's saying to you and how it's feeling and what's going on. And once you do that, you can start to release some of these automatic thought cycles that lead to a lot of stress and a lot of cortisol production in your life. Of course, modifying your routine as you need to as well. The second tip for you is to consider healthy eating over dieting. Dieting is not the way to go. If you can't eat in a way that's sustainable for the long term, then you're not actually going to do it over a period of time. And so your hormones are just going to go up and down. And that can actually be harder on your body than anything else. And when that happens, again, that leads to more belly fat storage. We want to destroy that fat storage by focusing on healthy eating over dieting. Every day or every week, you can make one modification to the way that you eat that supports healthy living and you and your life. The third thing that we want to talk about is think eating over moving. It's very important, okay? Now, movement's super important. Exercise is really great. It's especially for me, it's something I endorse completely. However, if you have the proper nutrition in your body, if you're absorbing nutrients properly, then you're going to be more motivated to move. Plus, you're going to have the energy that is needed to get through all the vital functions of your day. So if you don't think that you're absorbing nutrients properly, I'm going to highly encourage you to go ahead and go to newyearsdetox.net. We're giving away a free cookbook, just pay shipping, or you can get a digital copy for a small fee, and it'll take you through a protocol that's worked for hundreds of thousands of people around the world to be able to help them cleanse out their gut and absorb more nutrients on the other side. Again, go to newyearsdetox.net. Thank you. I love you. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.